The new production presets really make it easy to get your project sounding radio ready with very little fuss. So let's look at how to use those production presets, and one way is to come over to the right zone and look in the Media tab, then choose Presets and Track Presets for audio. And here you'll find all sorts of Alan Morgan signature mastering presets, and they start with different genres and different eras. And one way to do it would be to click and drag these over to your stereo output channel. So in the project window over here, I'm going to open the input-output channels folder right here and click on the stereo output channel. Then let's drag one of these presets over. Let's go to mastering number 1 and click and drag that on top of the output itself. And you'll see that it's done several things. It's added an equalizer and a tube processor and magneto Mark III. There's also an equalizer that's been added down here to change a little bit of the tonality. And now I just have one stereo audio file in here, but let's listen to the result. Now let's turn off all of those processors. Now let's look at some other ways to load production presets. Let's come to the stereo output channel itself and right or control click on it, and then choose Load Track Preset, and that will load the browser. So now let's reset the filters by clicking the Reset button right here. And now let's come over to the results window, because you can see the same lists of presets here. The nice thing here is that you can click on these and it will load those presets onto the output channel while you're listening to the playback. So I'm going to start the playback now, and let's try some different genres and different eras. So here's Alan Morgan 80s mastering, and it will load those new settings onto the output channel. Let's try another one from the 80s. Then if we scroll down, we can try some different eras and different genres. Let's try country mastering number 1. Number 2. And let's even try EDM, even though it's a totally different genre. Or even hip-hop mastering. But that's obviously a little bit overcooked. Let's come back to country mastering number 1, because that actually sounded really good, even though this isn't a country song. Now that we've got that loaded, let's come back to the stereo output channel and listen to the before and after. So I'll start a little playback here, then turn off the inserts and the strip effects. And since that's a country preset, of course, if I go to the audio file and process it in reverse, then when I listen to it, I'm going to get my dog back, my taxes back, my wife back. Just kidding. But those production presets make it really, really fast to either get a radio-ready mix or to get you started, and then you can always come back to the processes themselves and edit them so that the mastering sounds exactly the way that you want it to. So those are the production presets, and in the next section, let's talk about the editing and automation improvements.